What is going on, world? This is your man's The One. That is Big Storm, and this is the state of basketball. And this is the NBA Finals halftime Game 3 special. We are brought to you by, let me get my stuff going here because I am on location. We are brought to you by Elite Performance. If you want to get yourself in the elite performance shape, check out our good man, Zach over at Elite Performance, 765-499-1005. Revved Up Tattoos, my man Todd Durham, it does an excellent job on the ink. If you got any good designs, check him out. What do we got over here? 317-537-2667. Hit him up and get your appointment set up now. BaumBurgers on 7960 US 31 South. Check out our good friends over there. If you're on the south side, stop in there for a good old burger. And our good friend Brandon Malo at the Terphouse Clear. If you are looking for some alternatives in your pain supplements, check him out. You can hit his website and you'll get 20% off. Rogue Energy, everybody. Rogue Energy, the step up your game mix. If you hit their website, rogueenergy.com, and use the BWSPORTS1 promo code, you get a discount as well. Storm, what is going on, bro?
What's going on, my man? Just enjoying this game right now. It was a very entertaining first half. Nice to see that Milwaukee came with some energy and showing their capabilities, and wanted to see a good game at the end of the day.
Well, that is great. I have seen probably 8 minutes of this first half. As you can see, I am not in my normal location. I am on location. I am in Chicago right now for the Nike EYBL Lady Basketball Tournament of Champions. Man, bro, let me tell you, there's so many female hoopers that is getting it in down here or over here from where you're at. There's college coaches everywhere. I was sitting next to Don Staley, Gino Ariyama, the Michigan coach, anybody you can think of. Like the last game was Stanford's coach was there. Oh, man, it's crazy.
That's what's up, man. That sounds like a awesome environment to be in.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I will say I am going to knock the city of Chicago for a minute. Man, y'all customer service and y'all restaurant energy is subpar. Oh, my God. Listen, me and my daughter went out to dinner, son. Everything we ordered was not on the menu at one restaurant. One restaurant we went to, we ordered and sat for 45 minutes before we got our food. Didn't even get the food. We had to leave because they had a game. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is crazy.
Were they that busy or just that what?
No, they were not that busy. I don't know. This is my idea of restaurant management. If you're in a restaurant in downtown Chicago, big major city, 3 million people live in the city, restaurant downtown, weekend, and you know that there's always shit going on.
Yeah.
Why are you understaffed? Why do you don't have people? Why do you have food? Why do you have product? Holler at your boy. But anyway, Milwaukee has way more energy this game from what I see than we've seen the first 2 games. We can contribute that, I think, to the quick turnaround. Kudos for Phoenix, handling their business out west, not playing around with teams, getting them out of here, they're getting their rest. Milwaukee didn't get it. These 3 days that they had off, you can tell that they got in their rest. They got a little more pep in their step. So I'm anxious to see how Monty Williams adjusts to the aggression of Milwaukee's offense and defense.
Definitely. The game is definitely all about adjustments, in-game adjustments. You can definitely have a plan. The famous quote from Mike Tyson, everyone has a plan until you get hit in the face. So Phoenix, I believe this is really the first true time they're being hit in the face. And I want to see what Monty has to just add on to his legacy as well, because a change definitely has to happen. You got to find a way. It looks like that Giannis is passing a little more of this game just in the first half than he has throughout, just finding the open man. Portis usually being that person that everyone is, man is leaving to go double and whatnot, and he's finding open spaces, and Giannis is finding them. So I want to see if this will continue, any adjustments that are made. If not, I want to see how the game ends.
Yeah, I agree with you a little bit on the open man. It kind of comes down to what happens with every playoff series with your role players outside your stars. I mean, your stars are going to show up every game on the road or at home. I mean, but granted, everybody has a bad game now and then, but your stars pretty much are going to show up. Who you're looking for are your role players. And the teams that win are the teams that have role players that can play on the road. Right now, both of these teams have struggled with the role players on the road. Like game 1 and 2, where was Bobby Portis? You know, where was Connaughton? Where was the bench? You know, I mean, you want to focus on, you know, Middleton and Holiday, but where are the other guys that really fill those little gaps that you do on the road? Like at home, Bobby Portis is doing his thing, but where was you game 1 and 2? And vice versa. You know, you had those guys with Phoenix that was doing their thing as their role players in Phoenix. Now, first half, you seem to be, you know, I mean, not involved, so to speak. So right. I think the role players are going to be key. If Milwaukee can continue to have their role players, you know, step up, you know, they could even this out at 2 games. I mean, even it out at 2 games apiece, you know, when they're said and done here in Milwaukee. But or is it 2-3-2?
No,
they went back to the 2-2.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, 2-2-1-1-1. Is that it? Yeah, 2-2-1-1-1. So I think that ultimately what's going to decide this series, and which normally does. I mean, your stars are going to make the shots, they're going to get all the pump, but it's the role players.
Come on in.
Yeah, it's the role players that seem to be the glues that win that the championship teams have. You know what I mean? The ones that can transfer their play from home to the road, I think that's who's going to ultimately win the series because they'll assist their stars.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man.
We'll come back to that because I want to make sure that the little time that we on here, I do touch some of our important people. All right, there's our good friend Zach over at Elite Performance. I just want to give everybody a heads up. I know we did the Elite Performance powerlifting about a month ago. We have another one coming up in September. I think it's the 11th. Don't quote me on that because I don't have my notes. I'm on location. I'm on the fly. I'm going crazy. But yes, we'll have another powerlifting. So we'll have a couple months to get everybody excited to go see if they're strong or not. All right, back to
excuse me.
Back to the finals. What I mean, from game 1 and 2, did it just play out how you kind of figured it was going to play out? Or,
it definitely did. I felt like Phoenix was somewhat destined with the major. We talked about it last week. I believe each game they went through, they were fortunate. AD with the Lakers, Murray with Denver, Kawhi with
the Clippers.
The Clippers. So I felt like it was almost destined to happen. So with that, on top of the play of the youngsters, which I definitely foresaw coming, I'm telling you, when they played in the bubble, they figured something out that was going to transcend to that next season, and I felt like we're seeing the manifestation of that. I'm not surprised at all of the play of the Phoenix Sun this year because I saw it happen. I saw them have that aha that this is what we need to do, and then them doing it, and then of course the addition of that guy gave them
and Jay Crowder.
Yeah, gave him.
I'll let you say another name.
that little gave them that little push, that little extra. They were already on their way. It was that little bit. It wasn't a lot that he provided, but it was a little, and that little bit seemed to push him over the top with confidence.
I mean, Chris Paul is Chris Paul, whoever he is. I think that his value is more intangible than it is tangible. I know he can still produce on the floor with assists and, that, I don't know if there's a better pick and roll guard, point guard. I don't know if there's a better one who makes the right decision.
You talking about active 95. Or are you talking about period? Active or period?
Active, no. Forever, there's a couple in front of him. I say Stockton, Isaiah, you know what I'm saying? Those type of pick and roll guards that ran it
Mark
a
Jackson,
lot, not just
Mark Jackson, Jason Kidd.
I love Mark Jackson, but I do think he's above Mark Jackson. But I think his value on the Phoenix Suns is more intangible, as more of the leadership, the pushing, knowing exactly how to hit your right buttons. Devin Booker in an interview last week, said it clearly, like, we got into it the first day because we weren't doing how we should be doing as players, and him as a leader, as a veteran of the game, is showing these young guys the same thing he did in Oklahoma City, because Oklahoma City wasn't supposed to make the playoffs either. And the next thing you know, they're fighting, and damn near winning series. So I think his stuff is more what he provides mentally for these guys than he does so much on the floor. You know what I mean? So, and I think we overlook the Jay Crowder aspect of it as well, because he's providing just as much. But, his tends to be a little more on the floor with his aggression, his defense, how he pushes bigs out, he makes open buckets. I think, and with his finals experience, I think that has a lot to do with it. So, and Phoenix is just doing it.
Yeah, I love Ayton, man. I love his game. He's so efficient. Even this first half, I believe he's only missed 2 of his shots. A lot of big buckets. He's someone they can definitely lean on to, as well as Booker, as far as being able to just that common bucket, just throw it down low, gets a good move, or the pick and roll with Paul. I really like the young man's game.
I love it. I think that Booker is outstanding, exciting. DeAndre Ayton is much better than what, or is developing much better than I gave him credit for coming out of college. Right. But
he's definitely earning his draft pick. He's earning his pick, is what he's doing.
Definitely earning his pick. Well, as we can see, the second half has just started. We didn't want to occupy too much of your time. I just wanted to let all you people see our beautiful faces and talk a little bit of basketball. So remember, you can always catch us every Sunday. We'll nail down our times once we get back in. I'm thinking around the 1, 2 o'clock area. So make sure you check us out there. If you want to check out all the happenings on the BW Sports 1 network and all of our shows and all the things that we do outside the network, outside the air, hit us up, BWSports1.com. That's all I got, man.
No, we good. Have a good one.
All right.
Enjoy the second half.
Will do. See you guys later.